Well, it is time for Tech Tuesday now, and Apple wants to turn your iPhone into a must-have device for drivers.
And another tech giant, Google, getting ready to unveil some new products at its developers conference tomorrow. Joining us live with all those headlines and more is our expert, Greg Nibler. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning. Yeah, some cool stuff this week. So we have the Google I/O conference, which is their developers conference, which is usually kind of focused on the people behind the scenes who make everything work. We have a lot of forward-facing stuff that's going to be happening too. So it kicks off tomorrow, Wednesday, May 11th at 10 a.m. with the keynote. And every time Google does this, there's going to be some surprises that happen. I kind of love their conferences for that reason. Something we're expecting or hoping for is the debut of the Google Pixel Watch. So this would be Google's first actual official smartwatch. Now, they purchased Fitbit a couple of years ago, so you'd expect that incorporated in, but this has been anticipated for several years now. This would be their competitor to the Apple Watch and also Galaxy Watch 2 from Samsung, even though they work with them. So it's kind of a cool thing. Hopefully we get to see it. Now, Google always tends to do this where things get accidentally left prototypes out in the public. And that happened actually with the Google Pixel Watch, where one was left at a restaurant. And so, of course, somebody got to take a look at it. We'll see if it turns out looking like that, but hopefully get to see that. Maybe some other new cool things, like possibly a foldable phone. You also have Android 13 updates. So anybody who has a phone that's not Apple, you'll want to pay attention to this because this is the user interface, the software that the phone runs. Some new updates to that, some new bells and whistles that you could be seeing. So hopefully we'll get a better look at that as well. But the surprises are what I'm most looking forward to. A few years ago, they debuted Google Duplex, which would allow Google to make phone calls and reservations for you. I'm expecting some kind of wow factor tomorrow. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but look forward to seeing that all over social media tomorrow.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Are my Android phones still, my Android phone friends still going to have green text message bubbles?
Probably, yes. I think that's the
yet?
bane of our existence forever, is to have that and not be able to see what you post with an iPhone. But yeah, as of now, yeah.
Yeah, well, Emily and I both have iPhones, and you know, half the stuff that iPhones do, I don't even know how to do, so I just asked Emily, I mean, how do you do this? But we understand that there's a new patent from Apple that could turn your iPhone into a breathalyzer.
Wow.
So tell us about that.
Yeah. So there's a website called Patently Apple that just kind of takes a look at every patent that Apple files. That's just what they do. There's so many, but this one really stuck out to me, and it's the idea of turning your phone into a breathalyzer. So Apple viewed their digital car keys, I think it was last year when those came out. They work with BMW. I think Hyundai's coming, where it's just, you get rid of your key fob, your key, everything. It's just your iPhone that opens up and starts your car. And so this would be incorporating that into this kind of system to where it could tell if you were above the alcohol limit, if you're like basically turning it into a breathalyzer. Now, whether that's a new function on the phone or an app you would have that would go with it, a little bit unclear on that, but that's how it would work. And there's also the idea you could tie that in with your Apple Watch, because right now the Apple Watch, you know, you've got your blood oxygen sensor on there. Doesn't seem like it's too far of a stretch to go to blood alcohol sensor and add that all in as part of the same ecosystem. And as more and more people, I mean, right, there's still a lot of us with physical keys, but eventually I think keys are going to move primarily, just like everything else, onto your phone. So this would be a way to incorporate that in, but kind of an interesting use of technology for Apple, and I could definitely see some good use cases for that.
Yeah, could be. Or potentially, you know, some discounts on insurance if you were to sign up to use that with a key and everything. I don't know. Could be interesting.
I will be consulting with you if it rolls out to see how it works.
If I figure out how it works, I'll let you know. Okay, this next story, Greg, you sent us this, and my reaction was just, why? Why do we need this? Computer scientists, they're adding features to virtual reality that allow you to, you know, feel the things that you're seeing in virtual reality. And out of everything they could make you feel, they decided to look at spiders.
Yes, these monsters at Carnegie Mellon University. So this is, it's the idea of adding more haptic feedback to VR, right? More senses, more sensory input. So what they did is they created this thing and they added it onto an Oculus Quest 2 VR headset, and it's called a hypersonic inducer. So it sends tiny sound waves, and they aimed it at this poor person's mouth and then put her into this VR game where you're walking through a forest, and it makes you feel like spiders. Sorry, I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye and getting scared already. It makes it feel like spiders are crawling onto your face. And why they chose spiders for this demonstration, I do not know. Part of it is you, I guess, shoot them and then they blow up and you feel that. as it hits your face. The tech behind it, I do like. I think that's really cool. There's a lot of good use cases for that. They decided to choose spiders for some evil reason,
Oh
but
my
this
gosh.
is. Yeah, but it's like looking at how the future of VR could work. And I guess that's what this entire group does at Carnegie Mellon. It's Future User Interfaces, I believe is the name of the group. Forgive me if I got that wrong, but that's what they study, is different ways that we can interact with VR. Spiders is what they chose for some
Yeah,
reason.
I mean, I'm looking at some of the other things here, drinking a cup of coffee or brushing your teeth. Like,
Yeah.
all of those seem like fine tests.
No, I'd really have
Yeah.
like nice furry puppies or something
Right.
that just, you know,
Puppy
brush
lick your
against your
face.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that would be better.
Spiders
That'd be
crawling.
great.
That's the first thing they went to. What is wrong with these people? Oh my
Nightmares.
gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Nightmare
don't know.
inducing for sure.
Yeah, well, Greg, thanks for the rundown. Interesting stuff as always, and we'll see you again next week.
Sounds great.
All right, for more tech tidbits anytime, be sure to follow Greg on Twitter. He's at Greg Nibbler.